After more than 3 days of anxiety and anger, it seems any hope that's left in Elliot Lake hinges on what started today. A new plan, a fresh attempt to reach possible survivors in the collapsed mall. Here's what it looks like. See that section in red? That's where a massive chunk of the rooftop parking lot collapsed. Metal, concrete and debris crashed through the mall's upper level, and the weight pulled it all down to the ground floor. From the building's blueprints, we get a better view of inside. Damage to the escalator compromised the building's structural integrity. That's why crews had to get out. Now, using heavy machines, they plan to demolish the escalator, then clear a path inside from ground level. 2 victims are believed to be 12 meters from the entrance. And with a list of missing people still in flux, emergency responders aren't sure what they'll find. But right now, the focus is on the machinery, which will allow them to get back into the building. We have extensive coverage from Elliot Lake, starting with Joanna Romeliotis.
There are so many expectations, so much hope loaded on these flatbed trucks. On them, a high-tech robotic arm that will help clear the debris, clear the way for rescue workers to get to at least 2 people pinned beneath the rubble.
This one is the newest model. It's an articulating arm that can sort of like do what your arm does. They can put it out, they can turn it down, flip your wrist, and it's got a 150-foot reach.
The painstaking work has already begun. Once a path is clear, the sagging structure deemed safe enough, a K9 unit will be sent in. What they will find is still unknown. Officials know for sure of 2 women inside. At least one of them is dead. But the number of people unaccounted for now stands at 12.
We still cannot determine how many people are there. We really just don't know.
We should be in there.
The new revised operation comes after a dramatic night. The rescue mission had been called off, deemed too dangerous. The community threatened to storm the site and resume the rescue effort themselves.
Every minute counts.
For people here, it's been a roller coaster of emotion. This woman, who only wanted to go by her first name, Lynn, was the last to see one of the missing women, Lucy Aylwin. She handed Aylwin $10 to buy a lottery ticket.
I didn't see her after that. Something came down. I was covered in all kinds of debris, and I didn't see the lady. It's like she went down on the floor. I don't know.
Despite the ticking clock, people gather night and day around what has been dubbed Memorial Corner, determined to keep hoping. These sisters are gathering signatures of support for themselves and for a community that refuses to give up.
They will be successful because of our community standing together as one, saying, we're not giving up. We're here, we're going to stand here, and we're going to be strong.
A family friend of one of the missing women, Dolores Parizzolo, says it's what's keeping them going.
All I want everybody to know is that, they're very happy for all the support they're getting, but at the same time, they would like to be left alone and just grieve at their own pace.
Quite understand.
Life, as we know it, has changed for everybody in this town. After 2/19 on June 23rd, things changed here. It was not the same.
And a grim reality is sinking in. Today, officials admitted the delays getting in, then stopping and restarting the mission have robbed them of precious hours. There hasn't been a sign of life detected since early yesterday morning.
When I spoke to our team doctor on the prognosis, I could never say it can't have some impact. What our doctor has indicated to us that the remote chance that there is still someone that has survived.
Gary Gendron is Lucy Aylwin's fiancé. It's been a sleepless, excruciating wait to find out if Lucy will emerge from the rubble alive.
As long as I get to see her and hold her whatsoever, that's what I want. I don't care how long it takes. As long as you get her out of there, get her and Dolores out of there, that's all we want.
That was Joanna Romeliotis in Elliot Lake.